हेलो एवरीवन, तो स्वागत है आप लोगों का फिर से मेरे चैनल पर। गाइस, धमाकेदार वीडियो के साथ आ चुके हैं। आज इस पे हम रिएक्शन करने वाले हैं। आज मिस्टर बीस्ट की वीडियो पे रिएक्शन करने वाले हैं। लेटेस्ट वीडियो आई है जिसके लिए कमेंट्स आए थे, कुछ ही लिमिटेड कमेंट्स आए थे, लेकिन बीस्ट का नाम यार इतना यूट्यूब के मामले में इतना हाई है ना, हर एक बंदा जानता है, हर एक इंसान जानता है। जितने भी यूट्यूब पे है लोग वीडियो देखते हैं, हर एक बंदा वाकिफ है। और ये समझो 173 मिलियन सब्सक्राइबर यार, बहुत बड़ी बात है, शायद बहुत बड़ी बात है। लेटेस्ट वीडियो है जिस पे हम रिएक्शन करने वाले हैं। तो चैनल पर पहली बार चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक करें, शेयर करें। और इंग्लिश में वीडियो है तो, और हिंदी इंग्लिश दोनों मिक्स में चलेगी। और ओरिजिनल वीडियो इन लिंक इन डिस्क्रिप्शन, ओरिजिनल वीडियो भी वहाँ जाके देख सकते हैं मिस्टर बीस्ट के चैनल पर। तो गाइस चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। और इंग्लिश में भी है, हिंदी में भी है। अपन कोशिश करेंगे हिंदी का मैं वर्जन डालूँ, तो क्या रहता है, हिंदी मिल जाता है तो अच्छा, वरना इंग्लिश तो यार आपको पता ही कितनी आती है। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। 3, 2, 1।
We are now stranded on a raft in the middle of the ocean. And there goes our boat. We are now stranded for 7 days.
How much longer?
7 दिन।
7 days.
Frick.
This raft is literally countless miles from the nearest civilization. And whether we like it or not, my 4 friends and I are stuck on this raft. And it's not going to be easy.
This is brutal.
We're all at rock bottom now. This challenge went from fun to a literal nightmare very fast. Bro, look how far away the boat is.
I can't even see it anymore.
So step 1.
खतरों के खिलाड़ी।
If we don't get
ओए,
shit.
And I had survival specialists equip this raft with tons of wood, rope, and everything else we would need to build ourselves a shelter. Boys, we need to get started. We are running out of light.
I got this side. Ah, my finger.
Now we set these up like a TP.
We picked the worst day to start. As you can tell by the clouds, it's literally about the storm. So, first thing we want to do is set up some structure to cover us. Also, since we're on this slab of wood for the next 7 days, we need a place to hide from the sun so we don't get sunburnt. So, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Speaking of birds, while we were building, this happened.
Bro, the bird! It's coming right at us! Oh my god.
Yo,
Oh my god, it's a bird.
Yo.
पंछी भी आ गया।
This is crazy.
We should name him.
What's his name?
Brian.
Brian.
Brian,
Brian. What if you went and caught some fish? I know. He's looking at me. He understands.
Jimmy, just say the word.
Put the knife away.
Okay, I'll put the
डर
knife.
जाएगा भाई।
And the hatchet. Brian, that was a joke.
जोक था।
Forget the bird. We gotta build a shelter.
And while
Look
Brian
what I
watched,
did.
we worked on our first shelter for the rest of the day. Except for my friend Tariq, who spent the entire day getting cool drone shots. And I'm not even mad about it.
शेल्टर रेडी।
Inside this crate is the food for all 5 of us for the next 7 days.
Oh my gosh.
And in these 2 barrels is our entire water supply for all 5 of us.
How does it taste? Very hot.
No.
We're screwed.
There was dirt in my cup.
It's getting dark, and
भाई,
that crate
अपने
has
तो
the word
फट उड़
sleep
जाए।
on it. Hopefully the survival guides gave us something soft. Why are they wet?
पानी को देखते ही फट जाती है।
I'm ready for bed. I want to go to sleep.
Alright, this is night 1, and Brian is just yawning.
ब्रायन अभी तक यही है।
This is all the coverage we have. I didn't realize what I was signing up for. It's hot. This thing will not stop swaying, and I feel like I'm gonna puke. And I'm surrounded by a bunch of sweaty people.
Hey, sweaty man. If you guys smell this bad on day 1, what are you gonna smell like on day 7?
Oh gosh.
डे 1 ही चल रहा है अभी।
Our first night of sleep was really rough. Sleeping is impossible.
नामुमकिन
These
ही है।
waves are just making me miserable. And to make matters worse, our best friend Brian ended up leaving us that morning.
Brian!
ब्रायन गया।
But regardless, today's objective is to build ourselves a permanent weatherproof shelter.
How do we turn that into a livable structure?
There's definitely something here.
Luckily, I had them throw a bunch of wood on the raft so we could build a nice house. How we built the house, I'm not quite sure, but they said this is enough to build a house.
But ironically, right as we got started,
Oh no, it's raining! They're throwing!
Jimmy, get my shark pillow.
This is miserable! This is bad. Jesus Christ, you're not doing the right thing, Nolan. Listen with your ear. Why do you yell so much? Because you don't listen. I want to hit Nolan.
It just rained.
Shut up! At least we don't have to shower. Yeah. This is so bad. And we still have over 6 days left.
Where do we go poop? Oh, we have to build the pooper.
What?
We have to build everything that's here. We have to build the toilet, build our shelter, the fire, everything.
The moment the rain finished, the boys and I needed to build all of our survival essentials, starting with the shelter.
We're tearing this down in the name of something better.
5-minute break for Chris.
I also need a break. I'm seasick. I'm out of it.
You gotta pick this up. I can't pick it up anymore.
I feel like you're doing all the work, but we got 2 other goofs just laying down.
I'm miserable.
We built one wall.
Yeah, we built one wall all together.
All of us.
Regardless of being seasick, it was gonna take all of us if we wanted to finish this.
Now you guys bring it forward. There we go.
Let's go.
How many YouTubers does it take to build a little structure? What? Did we freaking whale? I think that's a whale. That's insane. Sick. Oh my gosh. That is unreal. There are actually whales. This experience just keeps getting better. Shelter, water, not being near Nolan. I'm never gonna take that for granted again.
Probably would have been really useful to build the ladder first. We got a ladder now. I literally just built this 4 minutes ago.
After hours of building, we were finally getting somewhere.
I severely regret making this a 7-day challenge instead of a 50-hour challenge like all our other videos. We keep rocking back and forth. It's freaking miserable. I'm gonna puke.
And finally, just as the sun was going down,
Camp is now organized.
Night 2. My bed is still broken, but I'm gonna get some sleep tonight because I'm that tired.
भाई मुझे एक घंटे नींद नहीं आया सिर्फ.
Just go back to bed. I'm just walking. I accidentally woke Laser up. I feel bad now.
This might be the most tired I've ever been in my entire
फट के
life.
हाथ में आ जाए यार. Day 3 आ गई.
It's now day 3, and somehow our building didn't fall over. I'll take that as a dub.
Noises that this structure made while I was sleeping last night filled me with nightmares.
it's day 3 and we've really started to get into a rhythm. Our morning routine consisted of peeing in the corner,
Bro, who vlogs in the pee corner?
I'm not moving.
eating our breakfast,
Surviving on Feastables. What's all you need?
and drinking hot barrel water.
So dehydrated. I need this.
We're about 36 hours in,
And we're almost halfway through a barrel of water. Is that slow or fast? We're gonna run out on day 6.
running low on water and food gave me an idea.
I'm kind of curious to see what's under the boat. Dude, there's so many fish below us.
So we decided to try to catch some dinner, but we weren't very good at it.
Why does this take so long?
Not
I just want something to put in my stomach.
Brian.
Brian!
Brian,
यहीं
help us
घूम
catch
रहा.
fish.
Brian!
Turns out fishing is a lot harder than YouTube. After hours, we caught absolutely nothing. Why can't we catch anything?
Oh, I give up.
We were tired, dehydrated, and hungry, which forced us to dig into our rations.
Let's have ourselves a feast. Yeah! We'll call it a feast. A bowl. Come on.
In our supplies, we had wood to build a fire and pans to cook with.
You take big stick and make really little sticks. And then make medium sticks. Then use the big sticks at the end. Look at
अरे वाह.
beans, baby.
शानदार.
I'm so excited. This looks awesome. This is a really bad. Can you tell we've been at sea for 3 days?
Literally.
When have I ever been this excited over canned chili?
Hey, I put some love
Very
into
शानदार लग
this.
रहा है.
It's not just canned chili anymore. It's got tomatoes, kidney beans.
राजमा बनता कहाँ है?
This was our first
जब
hot
तक
meal
5
in
सीटियां ना लग
days,
जाए.
but it was also a good chunk of our rations, so we made sure to enjoy it.
I'm feeling a lot better. I think the first 2 days were definitely the most miserable. I think we're slowly losing our minds and it's actually becoming bearable. I still haven't gone to the bathroom. That's my biggest concern now.
I'm struggling to sleep. This raft is just rocking like crazy. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of miserable.
Day
Hopefully
4.
tomorrow's better.
None of us managed to get any sleep.
We lost the back of our fort last night. The house needs some repairs.
Tensions are pretty high on the raft this morning. Nolan's a little upset. He broke his bed.
Oh my God!
Nolan is struggling. He's just in his feels right now.
It'll be okay. You probably would have quit the channel if I did that.
This is easily the worst. Oh, there's
अरे
thunder.
भाई
I
मिस्टर
swear
बीस्ट
if
के
it starts
साथ हो
raining
तुम.
again.
Oh, I can't take that.
And to make matters worse, we accidentally dropped our ladle in the drinking water. And since we haven't showered in 4 days, grabbing it technically contaminated the drinking water.
I'm never drinking out of that again.
Fast forward to when we run out of water.
Because of the contamination, a third of our water was no longer safe to drink. For whatever reason, the more I suffer, the more you guys watch. Some of our most popular videos are when I buried myself alive, spent time in solitary confinement, so I hope you're happy. I'm suffering again. It's not easy surviving on a raft, but after 4 long days,
Laser's finally pooping.
You play a celebratory song.
शानदार।
see how all those clouds over there are dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna pour down on us tonight. Tonight's gonna suck. We didn't know it yet, but the biggest storm of the entire challenge was heading right towards us. And when we
Mosam
saw it
kharab.
approaching, we tried to prepare as much as possible.
Can't wait for another storm just to destroy all this again.
Tariq is fixing his side of the fort, and Chris is fixing the roof.
And I'm now the cameraman for some reason.
There's a storm of ruin.
And while they're preparing the shelter for the storm, I'm gonna tell you guys about Shopify, because it might literally storm until the end of the challenge.
This is gonna be a bit rocky.
Shopify is a
Okay.
platform that makes it easy for anyone to start a business. They literally support millions of small businesses all around the
From
world.
selling wood to nails
Sub
to
bhai,
crates
sub.
to crops, they support businesses that sell it on Shopify.
यार बीच समंदर में कहाँ रुकेगा ये ढांचा?
tubs covering this structure. I am worried about it.
100% of what I sell online, from merch to feastables, I do with Shopify. It's actually getting pretty rocky out here.
Save my
Bro,
bag.
the wind is getting crazy. We're out of
Shopify।
nails.
It's really hard to work around the wind, guys.
Stop yelling and do things!
Shopify even has a new AI tool called Sidekick, making running your entire business easier.
Just like surviving on this raft can be hard, so can entrepreneurship. And that's why they do everything in their power to make it as easy as possible for you. This is my worst nightmare. So miserable. Go to shopify.com/Mrbeast to give it a try right now. Thank you, Shopify. Let's go prep for the storm. I'm soaking wet. Maybe you can start helping us, Jimmy.
Jimmy।
I was paying for the raft.
The storm was really starting to pick up, but that night it got so much worse.
This really puts the helter in shelter, eh? Ah! Oh no! Dude! Oh,
Are you kidding me? It's leaking!
oh no!
This shelter is the opposite of waterproof.
This is brutal.
What do? We have 3 more nights in this.
Next 3
Nolan.
days, by the way.
There's water everywhere. It's
क्या है?
useless. This does nothing.
This is the most insane night yet. We are struggling right now. Is this safe anymore?
We would have just filmed this in a studio.
Original
But no, we have to be the
content।
real channel that doesn't fake things.
Oh, we're gonna die.
भाई ओरिजिनल के बेस पे ही 173
There's a hole that is completely
Subscriber।
opened up over my bed.
I can't do this. I can't do this. You can end this video, Jimmy.
Jimmy, please.
I tried to talk all you guys out of it. You all said yes.
This is the worst experience.
I've ever had in my entire life.
I hate every part of this.
Bro,
I'm just miserable right now.
The storm was reaching a new peak with every passing hour. We were desperate, so we tried using our beds as literal walls to protect us from the rain.
We're all at
अबे एक
rock
रात
bottom
में
now.
आदमी पागल हो
Been
गया।
raining for a few hours. Stuff's freezing cold. We don't have beds. I'm getting nauseous.
I don't know if we're gonna make it this full 7 days at this point.
बे
It
भाई
rained non-stop for around 20 hours straight. And after
भाई ये
standing
ढांचा
the
कहाँ
whole
रुकेगा?
night completely
अच्छे
soaked
से
and
cover भी नहीं है।
exhausted, we had to push ourselves to dry off our supplies and rebuild camp.
Our raft is just in shambles. Look at our beds. We're drying them off. This is harder than Antarctica. This is harder than the desert video. I'm just ready to be home.
And I hate this raft. I never want to see it again.
our entire fire pit is completely drenched. We couldn't start a fire if we wanted to tonight. No dinner.
And to make matters worse, all of our food was completely soaked, meaning only a portion of it was still safe to eat.
We had stability, we had food, we had dry beds, and we took it for granted.
We cannot take another night like that. We need to waterproof the shelter.
Just rip that off, tied it here, and then we'll leave the airflow to the side.
Yeah, this is.
I mean, last night we were shivering cold and wanted to die. So would you rather be warm
Shelter
and dry or
waterproof.
cold and wet? Put a zip tie here. No, tie a rope to that. Zip tie there. We can use that to push this up so we get even more room.
I'm thinking, why don't I make a really big clothesline and hang up all our wet stuff? Maybe we'll have dry towels by tomorrow.
I want to die. I'm sunburned, tired, dehydrated, and I say tired.
After fixing camp, we were so exhausted that we spent most of the day sleeping. But at least when we woke up, we were
Bye.
reunited with a familiar friend.
Brian, Brian.
After being stuck on a raft for 5
Brian
days
आ गया।
with these guys,
This really is
लेकिन
a
अब तो
nightmare.
काफी सारे Brian।
I'll admit it, I miss Brian.
Brian, moved on. You may not have given up on Brian, but Brian gave up on you.
Brian's giving up on us. We have 2 days left,
We're running out of food, our water's contaminated.
and we're all borderline dying.
I'm going crazy.
These last 2 days will be interesting.
Oh, what could go wrong now?
I can literally see 500 fish down there. That is crazy.
Oh my gosh, this poop bucket stinks.
I almost had a mental break last night. I was shivering, wet the entire time, could not sleep. It was one of the worst nights of my life.
Last night, shivering in the torrential rain in the middle of the deep, dark ocean. You know, we got through it. Now, the end of this challenge should not come soon enough.
Making the challenge 7 days was a horrible decision. This is so much harder.
The new
Hey, Six.
reinforced waterproof fortress actually worked. Lennon said it rained last night, did it?
Yeah, 4 a.m. sprinkled a little
Hey,
bit.
here's the beauty. I didn't even know.
That was the best sleep I've ever gotten.
I actually got a full night's sleep last night.
I can barely even open my eyeballs.
भाई मैं 5
I would say
मिनट
this
सो
is the
सकता।
hardest challenge we've ever done. Adding the extra
Train
5
भी
days
ऐसे
on the
हिलती
end
हुई
of the
जाती है ना।
50-hour challenge
Train में
definitely
भी
makes it
सो
harder.
सकता
The fact that we're just drifting at sea on this hunk of wood, that's pretty impressive. And while it seemed like the rain was over, we found ourselves encountering a new obstacle. We've gone from shivering cold like 2 nights ago to it being scorching hot, unbelievably hot.
I'm about to jump in the water because I'm getting too hot.
We're gonna go swimming.
I hope Nolan can swim.
And while they cooled off in their own way, we got creative
Yeah.
with ours.
Yes, man. Cold air. I feel amazing.
A jellyfish hit me.
No.
Why does the ocean hate us?
I knew it was a great idea not to go swimming.
Are you okay?
Oh, my leg. I'm gonna die.
I found the sweet spot. Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got a little welts and some red lines.
For the majority of the day, it was so hot. We literally couldn't walk on the deck.
Yeah, I'm
And
hot.
I don't want to be alive because
Yeah,
I'm hot.
it's very hot.
But as the sun went down, we were optimistic about reaching the finish line.
We have less than 24 hours left in the challenge.
This has genuinely been the hardest challenge video I've ever been a part of.
Honestly, this whole experience has made me appreciate all the things we take for granted in life, like your shower, your food,
I miss food.
a working toilet. I never want to poo in a bucket again.
I say we celebrate making it this far with the Feastable Bar.
Yes.
Available in every Walmart, Target, 7-Eleven, Albertsons, and America. In 2023, if you're still buying Hershey's, it's kind of lame.
Hershey's for the boomers.
Oh, Jimmy. Why is my chair
What is
just
happening?
broke?
Jimmy, I'm starting to think you ate all the food.
Yeah, I guess I'll just continue the time lapse with the broken chair, I guess.
This is our final night sleeping together, everybody.
I'm so glad to sleep alone.
I'm gonna miss sleeping by your side.
100%. I would not rather sleep next to any other man.
And with that, I'm going to bed.
सही बात है। घर जाके सोऊंगा यार अपनी वाइफ के साथ अपनी गर्लफ्रेंड।
After an amazing night's sleep, we were visited by a familiar face.
Brian brought his family to say goodbye to us on the last day. Thank you, Brian. That meant a lot.
It's almost like we were family to Brian.
We were.
He kept us safe during the night we had the least shelter.
Maybe he's just a pea-brain
bird.
Shut up.
Nolan, off the raft.
I wish.
That was emotional.
Everything's gone full circle. We had so many crazy memories in this raft.
Yep, and I think my best memory is going to be leaving.
Same.
We spent over 150 hours on this floating piece of wood. And even though it was easily the hardest thing I've ever done, the boys and I still had some good times.
Where's this boat?
Where's the boat?
The boat!
Then finally, the end was literally in sight.
The boat is coming.
Alert the ship of our location.
Signaling the boat!
Late.
Why is it moving so abnormally slow?
Oh my God!
I'm getting off this raft.
The first 10,000 people to go to the Shop app will get a free box of Feastables. Click the link in the description to download the Shop app right now.
No. भाई साहब मिस्टर बीस्ट की जितनी वीडियो हैं यार बड़ी ही खतरनाक और बहुत ही हार्ड होती हैं यार। ये बंदा ना पूरा सिस्टम सेटअप करके उस वीडियो को फिर एक स्टोरी बनती है ना, एक मूवी की स्टोरी स्टार्ट होती है फिर एंड आते आते चलते, ये बंदा वहां से और मिलियंस में तो यार इनाम रखता है। सारी वीडियोस की मिलियन में बहुत व्यूज में यार वीडियो जाती है। एक दिन में 50 मिलियन, 60 मिलियन, 80 मिलियन व्यू टच करती हैं और बहुत बड़ी बात है, ये रिकॉर्ड है ये इस बंदे का। जितनी भी वीडियो बहुत आई जाती है और जितनी भी टारगेट सेट करके चलता है। 7 डेज का ये था, पूरा समंदर में आपको स्टार्टिंग से जाना है, फिर वहाँ सर्वाइव करना है, 7 दिन आपको कैसे कैसे निकालने हैं धीरे धीरे, और वहीं पे आपको रहने का सिस्टम बनाना है और आपके पूरा एक सेटअप तैयार करना है जिसमें आप रहेंगे लकड़ियों का। बाकी नॉर्मल जितना भी है, आप समंदर के बीच में वहाँ कितनी तेज लहरें होती हैं पानी की और कितनी तेज हवा होती है, क्योंकि खुला होता है, खुले में इतनी तेज हवा आती है बंदा रुक ही नहीं सकता। और ये फिर भी ये अपने 4 खंबे तैयार करके और ऊपर एक प्लास्टिक का या कोई अपना वाइट कलर का वो डाल के जिससे चारों तरफ से कवर हो जाए, तो इम्पॉसिबल है। ये लोग तो वहाँ पे 7 दिन है, मैं कह रहा हूँ मैं 5 मिनट अगर उस पर रह जाऊँ तो शायद चक्कर खा के वहीं की वहीं गिर जाऊँ, क्योंकि अपने भाई फट के बाहर है, फट के 4 है, ये हाल हो जाए। ये बंदे फिर भी चलो 7 दिन वहाँ रह गए और बहुत हाई लेवल है यार। 7 दिन पानी देखते ही होता है ना कि चक्कर आना या तैरना नहीं आता, वो आदमी तो पानी से वैसे ही भागेगा। और इस बंदे के लिए सलूट है यार, ये ऐसी क्रिएटिव वीडियो बनाता है, कोई यूट्यूबर है ही नहीं ऐसा जो इससे मुकाबला कर सके और इसको टक्कर दे सके। इतना हार्ड वर्किंग है और सारी वीडियो कसम से मजेदार होती है, शानदार है। और ये भी कंप्लीट मिशन पूरा हुआ, 7 दिन का अपने घर लौट के जा चुके हैं। अब वो अगल बगल में भाइयों के साथ नहीं सोएगा, अपने घर जाके अपनी वाइफ, अपनी एक्स, अपनी गर्लफ्रेंड के साथ जाके भी इंजॉय करेगा, सोएगा। तो चलिए बाकी कंप्लीट इंजॉय। अच्छा था वीडियो, मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम इतना पूरा वीडियो देखा है मिस्टर बीस्ट का। नहीं तो पहले मैंने स्टार्टिंग में ये था कि नाम बहुत सुना मिस्टर बीस्ट की वीडियो, फिर सर्च किया तो फिर कई सारी वीडियो निकल गई, उन पे व्यूज देख के तो मेरी ना का फट गई, बहुत बुरा हाल। ये समझो कि यार ये 173 मिलियन है, अपने आप में एक रिकॉर्ड है यार। 1000 सब्सक्राइबर पूरे करने में फट जाती है, बहुत हाई लेवल की। ये 173 मिलियन करके बैठा है, तो सोचो बहुत कमाल है इस बंदे को, कमाल है यार। हमारे जैसे को इतना टाइम लग गया, हम तो कुछ भी नहीं है यार, कुछ नहीं है। 1 मिलियन करने में तो पता नहीं फिर सालों लग जाएंगे। और ये शायद 1 दिन 2 दिन में 3 दिन में क्रॉस कर देता वो 1 मिलियन, तो नॉर्मल सी बात है इसके। बाकी अच्छा था, कंप्लीट एंजॉय करने वाला था। ओरिजिनल वीडियो आपको लिंक इन डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिल जाएगा, वहां जाके देख सकते हैं। और मिस्टर बीस्ट ब्रो प्लीज कॉपीराइट ना दीजिएगा, चैनल पर भाई हैं छोटे, और प्लीज आपकी वीडियो है तो प्लीज आपकी वीडियो के थ्रू मेरा चैनल ग्रो हो, ये मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छी बात रहेगी। और मैं कोशिश करूंगा कि और वीडियो ऐसी लाता रहूं आपकी वीडियो, और फर्स्ट वीडियो थी मेरी और लाऊं, कोशिश करूंगा अगर अच्छा रिजल्ट मिला तो मैं और भी वीडियो ले आऊंगा, क्योंकि मिस्टर बीस्ट की सारी वीडियो यार धमाकेदार हैं, बच्चे देखना बहुत पसंद करते हैं। तो चलिए मैं और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिएगा, लाइक कर दीजिएगा, शेयर कर दीजिएगा, जितने कमेंट हो सके भर दीजिएगा इस मिस्टर बीस्ट के लिए या मेरे लिए। जो और कुछ मुझे समझ नहीं आया तो इग्नोर मारिएगा, और अपने भाई को ऐसे ही प्यार करते रहिए और चैनल पे अपना प्यार लुटाते रहिए। चलिए नेक्स्ट वीडियो मिलेंगे, तब तक के लिए दीजिए इजाजत, टाटा बाय बाय, सी यू, टेक केयर।